I would say the hardest thing was like buying the business and then selling it. And maybe selling it was harder. The reason why I thought it was the right time to sell was that we gotten a lot of value out of the business. We maximized a lot of the things internally. And we really were kind of coming to this point where if we don't sell this business, what's the next avenue of growth? Candidly, I think the return to investors was a big driver. You put it in the model and you ask yourself, can I get to this level of return on our own, and what has to go right? And then it becomes a very, very much a calculated decision. I will tell you that that outcome of that analysis was very, very different from how I felt as an operator. As an operator, I felt I just cleaned the house. I was excited. Everyone on the management team was like someone I had a close relationship with. And like, I think that was probably the hardest thing, was thinking about not being CEO anymore. And I think just candidly, it's like, man, I felt like I just got good at the job. So like, you're going to kick yourself out of a job that you just got good at. You found out that you weren't going to become the worst search fund outcome ever. And then now you're going to like kick yourself out of a job. Ultimately, I thought it was the right decision for the business and then for the investors.
That is so commendable, by the way, to be able to set apart the way that you feel and this idea, like you mentioned, of kicking yourself out and having to go figure out what you're going to do next with that feeling of like, I wish I could stay, but still understanding what's going to be the best outcome for that business at that point in time for your investors. That's really hard to do.